Big news breaking right now, and we are moving fast to bring you the latest updates. First up, the Justice Department is making major waves by officially ordering a change in how marijuana is classified. CBS News correspondent Chanel Call is diving deep into this shift to explain exactly what it means for the future of these products.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, we have a massive question sparking debate everywhere. Should social media be strictly banned for anyone under 16? The BBC is investigating the potential impact and the arguments behind this controversial proposal that could change how the next generation interacts with the digital world forever. In Turkey, a high-profile legal battle has just reached a conclusion for social media personality Murat Ovas. After facing charges for a video involving a headscarf, the Turkish court has handed down an 11-month suspended sentence. We are tracking the fallout of this case and what it signals for free expression online. Finally, a somber update from Lebanon as thousands of mourners take to the streets to honor journalist Amal Khalil, who was killed in a recent strike. Her family is now publicly accusing Israel of a targeted assassination in a developing story that has grabbed international attention. Stay on top of all these stories by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a beat. Ever wondered if the federal government would ever truly shift its stance on marijuana? Well, the wheels are finally turning. The Justice Department has officially moved to reschedule certain marijuana products into a lower, less restrictive drug classification, a monumental step that acknowledges what many have been saying for years. CBS News correspondent Chanel Call has been digging into the details, and it's a development that could reshape the legal landscape as we know it. But why now? And what does this really mean for the future of cannabis regulation in the U.S.? This isn't just a minor bureaucratic update. It reflects a massive cultural and political shift that's been brewing for decades. It's fascinating to watch how the legal definitions finally catch up to the changing realities of society. If you want to keep up with how this story evolves and get the most reliable breaking news, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the CBS News YouTube channel or check out CBS News 24/7 for live, deep dive coverage. We're constantly breaking down the news that impacts your daily life, so don't miss out on what comes next. It's a brave new world for policy. Are we ready for the changes ahead? Ever feel like your phone is a portal that's spiraling out of control, especially for the next generation? We're facing a massive, heated debate right now. Should social media be flat-out banned for anyone under 16? It is the question keeping parents, tech giants, and lawmakers up at night. The BBC has been diving deep into this controversy, and frankly, the implications are staggering. We are talking about re-architecting the childhood experience in the digital age. Is a blanket ban the protective shield our kids need? Or are we just slapping a band-aid on a much more complex problem of digital literacy and mental health? It is not just about screen time. It is about the fundamental way human connection is being rewired before our eyes. Think about it. Should we really be leaving the mental well-being of teenagers solely in the hands of algorithms designed to keep them scrolling? I want to hear your take on this, so drop a comment below and tell me if you think age limits are the answer. If you found this dive into the digital dilemma insightful, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. At the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, are we raising a generation of digital natives or digital victims? Have you ever considered that a simple social media post could land you in handcuffs for over 3 months? That is exactly the reality Turkish social media star and singer Murat Ervus just faced. A Turkish court has sentenced him to an 11-month suspended term for insulting religious values, all because of a video where he wore a headscarf. This case cuts right to the heart of the ongoing tension between online expression and conservative values in Turkey. Let's break it down. Back in December, Ervus was arrested, accused of inciting hatred, and held in pretrial detention for 102 days. Prosecutors argued his video, which featured him wearing a headscarf while showing off a ring, wasn't just a bit of internet fluff. They claimed it mocked women who wear headscarves and posed a genuine threat to public order. But here is where it gets complicated. Ervus insisted the entire thing was just a joke meant for his fans. He even issued an apology, claiming there was zero malicious intent behind the act. Now, here is the kicker. His lawyer, Sagdash didn't hold back, calling the entire legal process flawed and the detention unlawful, especially given the charge carries a maximum of just 1 year. Critics are pointing out that keeping him in pretrial detention for over 3 months seems excessive, especially since the primary evidence was just a video already floating around the internet for everyone to see. This isn't just an isolated incident, either. It's part of a broader, more concerning trend. Just look at the case of stand-up comedian Tuba Ulu, who was recently detained over a joke about Suleiman the Magnificent. When comedians and influencers start facing prison time for their content, it raises massive red flags for free speech advocates. With international monitors like Freedom House labeling Turkey as not free and ranking it near the bottom of global press freedom indexes, you have to wonder where the line is drawn. Ervus is now free from his travel ban and judicial supervision while he waits for an appeal, but the conversation is far from over. Is a joke worth a criminal record, or is the state overstepping its bounds in the name of morality? Drop a comment below, and let me know your take on this balance between cultural sensitivity and the freedom to speak your mind. If you found this update insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the stories that matter. They say the first casualty of war is truth, but what happens when those tasked with documenting that truth become the targets themselves? Today, we are looking at a heartbreaking scene in southern Lebanon, where thousands have taken to the streets to mourn Amal Khalil, a journalist whose life was cut tragically short by an Israeli airstrike this past Wednesday. As you watch these crowds marching behind her coffin, it is impossible not to feel the heavy weight of a conflict that seems to spare no one, not even those carrying a press badge. Her own brother has come forward with a chilling accusation, claiming this wasn't just collateral damage, but a targeted assassination meant to silence a voice on the front lines. This incident raises urgent, uncomfortable questions about the safety of media workers in active war zones, a recurring issue that keeps resurfacing as global tensions escalate. It is a grim reminder that when reporters fall, the world loses its eyes and ears in the most desperate places. What do you think about the escalating risks journalists face in these regions? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the stories that matter. Remember, the story doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling. It continues in the silence left behind.